From the German people to go on. Even if the transportation to the camps is generally taken care of by the Wehrmacht, the population will still attribute this situation to the SS. In order to prevent, if possible, similar occurrences in the future, I therefore order that, effective from today, Soviet Russians declared definitely suspect and obviously marked by death, for example with typhus, and who therefore would not be able to withstand the exertions of even a short march on foot, shall in the future, as a matter of basic principle, be excluded from the transport into the concentration camps for execution. I request that the leaders of the Einsatz commandos be correspondingly informed of this decision without delay. On the 2nd of March, 1944, the chief of the SIPO and the SD forwarded to his various branch offices a further order of the OKW for the treatment of prisoners recaptured after attempted escape. With the exception of British and Americans, who were to be returned to the camp, the others were to be sent to Mauthausen and to be dealt with under Operation Kugel, which, as the tribunal will remember, involved immediate shooting. Inquiries by relatives, other prisoners, the protecting power, the International Red Cross were to be dealt with in such a way that the fate of those men, soldiers whose only crime had been to do their duty, should be forever hidden. It was shortly after the issue of the Kugel order that 80 British officers of the RAF made an attempt to escape from Stalag Luft 3 at Sargent. The defendants directly connected with this matter have not denied that the shooting of 50 of these men was deliberate murder, and that it was the result of a decision at the highest level. There can be no question that Goering, Keitel, and probably Ribbentrop participated in this decision, and that Jodl and Kaltenbrunner, and if he did not actually participate, Ribbentrop, were all aware of it at the time. Goering's participation is a matter of inevitable inference from the following three facts. Firstly, the order was given by Hitler. Secondly, Westhoff, of the prisoner of war organization of the OKW, says that he was informed by Keitel that Goering had blamed him for the escape at the meeting at which the order was decided upon. Thirdly, in Goering's own ministry, which was responsible for the treatment of RAF prisoners of war, Walder heard of the order on the 28th March at the meeting of executives and told General Grosch. General Grosch informed Foster, who went straight to Milch, Goering's chief of staff, and returned to inform Grosch that Milch had been told and had made the necessary note. You will say whether you do not consider the denials of Goering and of Milch to be mere perjury. Keitel admits that Hitler ordered transfer to the SD and that he was afraid they might be shot. He told his officers, Gravenitz and Westhoff, I quote, "We must set an example. They will be shot. Probably some have been shot already." And when Gravenitz protested, he replied, I quote, "I don't care a damn." On this evidence that his own officers, surely his complicity is clear in this matter. Jodl said that when Himmler was reporting the escape, he was in the next room, telephone. He heard a very loud discussion going on, and on going to the curtain to hear what it was, he learnt that there had been an escape from Sargent. It is incredible in these circumstances that even if he didn't take part in the decision, he did not, at any rate, know of it from Keitel immediately after the meeting. And knowing of it, he carried on playing his part in the conspiracy. As to Kaltenbrunner's guilt, the meeting at which Walder was informed of the decision was with Müller and Neber, Kaltenbrunner's subordinates. Schellenberg's evidence of the discussion between Neber, Müller, Kaltenbrunner about this time on the subject of an international Red Cross inquiry about 50 English or American prisoners of war is conclusive. He heard Kaltenbrunner providing his subordinates with the answer to be given to this inconvenient inquiry, and one cannot doubt his full knowledge of the matter. The replies
I call on the Chief Prosecutor for the Provisional Government of the French Republic.
Monsieur le Président, Messieurs les juges, au moment de présenter le réquisitoire du ministère public français, celui de la vérité historique. Grâce à lui, l'historien de l'avenir, comme le chroniqueur d'aujourd'hui, saura la vérité sur les événements politiques, diplomatiques, militaires, d'une des périodes les plus tragiques de notre histoire. Il connaîtra les crimes du nazisme, aussi bien que les hésitations, les faiblesses et les omissions des démocraties pacifiques. Il saura que l'œuvre de 20 siècles d'une civilisation qui se croyait éternelle a failli s'écrouler devant le retour d'une nouvelle forme de l'antique barbarie, plus sauvage, d'être plus scientifique. Il saura que les progrès de la technique, que les moyens modernes de la propagande, que les procédés sataniques d'une police bravant les règles les plus élémentaires de l'humanité ont permis à une minorité de criminels de déformer en quelques années la conscience collective d'un grand peuple et de transformer cette nation dont le docteur Sauter parlait à la fin de sa plaidoirie pour von Chirac et dont il disait qu'elle était fidèle, loyale et pleine de vertus, de transformer, dis-je, la nation de Goethe et de Beethoven en celle de Hitler, de Himmler et de Goebbels, pour ne parler que des morts. Il saura que le crime de ces hommes a été essentiellement d'avoir conçu le plus gigantesque plan d'une domination universelle et d'avoir voulu le réaliser par tous les moyens. Par tous les moyens. C'est-à-dire, sans doute par la violation de la parole donnée et par le déclenchement des pires des guerres d'agression, mais surtout par l'extermination méthodique, scientifique de millions d'êtres humains et notamment de certains groupes nationaux ou religieux dont l'existence gênait l'hégémonie de la race germanique. Crime si monstrueux, si inconnu dans l'histoire depuis l'ère chrétienne jusqu'à la naissance de l'hitlérisme, qu'il a fallu créer le néologisme de génocide pour le caractériser, qu'il a fallu accumuler les documents et les témoignages pour le croire possible. Que pour la honte des temps où nous vivons, ce crime fut possible, la parfaite collaboration des 4 ministères publics a permis d'en faire la preuve, et dans le cadre des chefs d'accusation qu'elle s'était réservés, la France croit avoir apporté son concours à l'œuvre commune. Alors, les accusés ont remis en honneur le système des otages. Ils ont donné sous leur signature des ordres généraux pour la capture et pour l'exécution de milliers